Hey everybody, this is the Ares Amoeba Striker AS-01. It's a modular compact sniper rifle that runs on an AEG spring. How cool is that? And we're gonna put this guy through all the paces. It's supposed to be really good, so stay tuned to find out. Hey everybody, welcome. If this is your first time here and you're into gear guides and gun reviews and gameplay and all sorts of other cool airsoft stuff, join the journey now by hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. This is the Ares Amoeba Striker AS-01. It's a compact sniper rifle provided to us by Fox Airsoft for review, where you can pick it up for $185. And it is purely an airsoft gun. There is no real equivalent to this, but it's got a lot of great stuff going for it, and we're gonna take a deep dive look at it. But first, let's see what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Kind of a smallish box. It's long, but quite narrow. Owner's manual, a mid-cap magazine, Amoeba PMG AS-45, and then the gun. Looks like that's all we got in here. Now, we do have some other stuff. This is one of those old school style speed loaders. We drop the BBs down in this tube, and the tube goes in the magazine, and then you just ramrod the BBs down in there. Unjamming rod. Let's get a look at this gun. That is super sleek looking. Mag in. Oh wow, guys, that's hot. Nice, spongy, comfortable butt plate on the back of the stock. I love the detailing on this barrel. That is super cool. It feels good. I mean, it feels super maneuverable. I mean, it is. It's no longer than a lot of M4s out there. It's got a really short bolt pull. Even the safety just feels fluid and tight. So this little guy right here, this is your indicator that you've got a round chambered. And when you fire, it goes back in. Oh cool, actually, check this out. I was actually just struggling a little bit to get the magazine to release with my thumb. And I noticed that this little piece right here was moving. So it's actually got a paddle release that you can hit with your forefinger. So it makes it a lot easier. It's a nice touch. All right guys, so first off, the packaging on this gun says it weighs 9 pounds. I don't believe it. If it does, it's really well distributed. It does not feel that heavy at all. And it's kind of hard to describe the gun. It just feels solid. It's got a nice texture, nice rigid feel to it, and you can get it in a variety of colors. You've got the black version, you got gray, tan, and olive green. All right, so let's go over it. It's got a metal receiver, a metal barrel assembly with this beautiful fluted metal barrel, metal bolt carrier. And speaking of which, this is Ares Amoeba's compact power bolt, so you get the same amount of power with a much shorter stroke. And on this side, something you don't see every day, you've got a loaded chamber indicator, so that when you pull the bolt back, it'll show you a little red piece sticking out right here that shows you that you've got the gun cocked. And with that compact power bolt, it actually uses AEG springs, so you have got a wide variety of power options out there to choose from. It's got a short Picatinny rail up top, and then on the left side, just under the pick rail, you've got this cool Amoeba Arms laser engraving. And on top of the gun, you've got these white trademarks as well. And while we're looking at the top of the gun, this is where your hop-up adjustment is. Now, it takes an Allen key to adjust this, so you may or may not be adjusting this one on the fly out in the field unless you've got that little tool with you and you keep up with it. Now, with the modular design of this gun, you can replace the butt pad, the cheek riser section, and this little pistol grip section with aftermarket pieces that you can buy from Ares that will give you a higher cheek rise or a different pistol grip. But the butt pad that comes with this one is very spongy. It's very, very comfortable. Now, on the back of the buttstock, there is a place to secure a sling strap. Then on the underside of the foregrip up front, there's this swing swivel stud for attaching a sling loop or a bipod. Now the gun does have a ambidextrous magazine release by virtue of it being right behind the magazine right here, which you can press there. Or it actually has this little piece on the trigger guard right here that you can press down with your finger and makes magazine release a snap. The magazine itself is a 45 round mid-cap magazine. And there is one other adjustable piece to this, which I am not going to be able to show you, but I can tell you about it. Because of the modular design of this gun, you can undo these screws right here and this entire piece will just slide off. And there's a screw on the back of the trigger assembly that you can adjust, that you can change the pull on the trigger to whatever your particular liking is, which I think is pretty cool. And even though this gun comes with a lot of great stuff inside of it already, it is built to take VSR 10 style upgrades. So there is a ton of aftermarket upgrades available to you out there. As far as performance goes, it advertises 400 feet per second with 0.2 gram BBs. So let's go check all that out right now. All right, we're gonna do some backyard shooting today with the Striker AS-01. I actually did take this gun out to the field and did some actual range shooting across the lake like we usually do. But we did it at the end of a full day of gameplay, and it was right at dusk. And the footage is so dark on the GoPro, it just simply wasn't usable, unfortunately. So we can speak a little bit about some of the range tests shooting that we had going on at the lake, but we've got 95 feet, 150, 170, and 200 feet that we can shoot at in the backyard. So let's go check that out. We were hitting almost on a line with .32s at 230 feet. Now the next target at the lake was 300, and we weren't quite able to get there. I'd say we were dropping in the water at about 280. I think you could easily hit a torso target consistently at 250 feet. Pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty close. So I'm having to adjust. I don't want to dial in this optic because I currently have it set for our M40A3. So I'm having to adjust. I'm having to aim up about 2 feet and to the left about a foot. Let's cut right to the chase and shoot at 170. Boom. I'm just aiming right over the top of this fence. Boom. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and hit that 200 mark. Oh, look at that. There's a squirrel right there. Oh yeah, that's a lot straighter, going right over the top of that fence right there. So that's getting out to about 210-ish. On a complete line. 210, 230, like we said, across the water, 230 is pretty consistent with this gun. Stock .32s. And if you've got your hump up dialed in, if you've got your sights dialed in, anything at 230 and below is automatic. You can definitely adjust up a couple of clicks on those crosshairs to hit a torso size target at 250, 260 pretty regularly. All right guys, so not quite the 400 FPS on .2 gram BBs as advertised, but 390 to 394 feet per second on a stock gun, $185 is pretty darn good. And this gun is solid, comfortable, and balanced, and accurate. And it's really, really upgradable. Now at $185, it's nowhere near as cheap as the king of the bargain basement sniper rifles, the ASG M40A3 Sportline at $80, which we've done quite a few videos on. But keep in mind that extremely upgradable part. At $185, this is a great starter platform that you can play with and build upon for a really long time. So guys, tell us what you think about this gun in the comments below. Have you run with this gun before? Do you have any insight you want to share with the users? Then drop that knowledge in the comments below. And guys, if you like what we're doing here and you want to help the channel out, like, comment, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff, because it really does help us get out in front of new people. And if you haven't already, join us on our airsoft journey by hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you don't miss a single video that comes out every Tuesday with bonus videos on Fridays. And until then, we'll see you next time.